Hey YouTube, this is TCA Gamer. I'm going to open up something different today. I was sent these. These are called LaminCards by Pokemon. I made a trade with, I think it's Route Card or Root Card, R-A-U-K card. He's got an eBay store. I think he actually sells these on his eBay store, and he has an Instagram too. Both of those are down there in the description if you want to go check him out. He sells all kinds of other stuff, but I've actually never seen these before. I think I've heard of them, but I've never opened up packs. I've never run into them in passing. It looks like they may be some kind of release that happened over in Europe, because that's what, 190 euro. I'm not even sure if that's a euro. I'm not sure of the how it's supposed to look for sure. I would think that it's, let's see, this is 2006. So this is during Gen 3, between Gen 3 and Gen 4 switch. But it looks like most of this stuff from the outside is going to be Generation 1. But they're called LaminCards, and it looks like they might be clear. I don't know, there's 6 cards per pack, and we're going to open them up. I'm trying to see how many packs there are. Okay, so there's 24 packets. I'm not even sure what all those are. Maybe that's like Denmark, Norway, Sweden. I don't even know. I could have butchered all 3 of those. But we're going to open them up. We're going to check them out and see what's in here. So if you're looking for stuff like this, go check out Route Cards or Root Cards, whatever it is. He should have them on his store. Like I said, his eBay store is down there in the description, and his Instagram as well. You might be getting a little cheaper off of his Instagram. But let's check them out. Man, it looks really cool. You can kind of see what cards are in there. Like, I'm not sure what that would be. Probably some kind of rock Pokemon. Oh, there you go. You can see it's a Kabuto. Looks like Kabuto. Maybe behind it, I don't know, based off that I can't really tell, maybe like a Sandshrew or a Abra. Kind of hard to tell. We'll just open these up. I'm going to cut right across Venusaur's face. It's either Venusaur's face or Charizard's face. So, pack number 1, oh that looks like maybe a Seal or Dugong behind it. So we got Kabuto, yep, there's Dugong. Oh, I messed that up, he was drowsy, he was turned sideways. Maybe I did see that Kadabra in the background. And then you've got Persian, Kadabra, and Rhydon. These are pretty cool. Look to be in decent quality. I wonder if these would fit in those little binders that they made for the stickers. I think they're a little bit bigger, so they probably wouldn't. So you might have to put these in like a normal binder. I assume that in these, everyone's going for the big 3: Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur. That's what I'd be going for. That's what I'm hoping for. So we got Weedle. So we'll go off the original rarities and see if we can determine like how these are done. Vulpix was always a common in the original 3 sets, so was Weedle. Growlithe was an uncommon. Haunter was an uncommon. Venonat was a common, and then Diglett was also a common. So really nothing there that could be qualified as a rare. I imagine we're going to double up. 6 times 24, it's 120, 144. So we got Wartortle. We're not going to be able to get all 150 Pokemon. Sandslash. We got us a Kingler. So we got 3 uncommons, and then we've got an Eevee. That's pretty cool. Seeking, another uncommon. Electrode. All right. He was a rare in base set, and then in Jungle he was both a holo and a rare. And he also had an arrow card. On the first edition Jungle, you could get an Electrode non-holographic card. And instead of the original, or instead of the Jungle artwork, it had a base set artwork, but it was complete issue print, so it wasn't like it was too crazy rare or anything like that. We got Geodude, Bellsprout, and upside down Snorlax. Okay, cool. Definitely a holo. Awesome, we got Pikachu. We're gonna step that one up to the side. I like Pikachu and I like Snorlax. Those are my 2 favorite pulls so far, and we got them in 1 pack. And then we got Dugtrio and Jigglypuff, so we got another rare, and then of course everyone likes Jigglypuff unless you want to go to sleep, or unless you don't want to go to sleep. So that was by far the best pack. Not really seeing any kind of randomness to the cards. Got a Kadabra, so that's the second one of those we've got. Second Rhydon. Hypno. Another card that was both a rare and a holo. Same thing with the Wigglytuff from the Jungle set. Then we've got Dodrio that was only as an uncommon in Jungle. And then we have Execute only as a common in Jungle. It's always cool to see those cards that are like dual release. Like the Haunter, got Electrode. There's several of them. Maybe if we run into them, we'll go over them. Ponyta, base set, common. Poliwhirl, base set, uncommon. Got Pidgeotto, base set, rare. Uh-oh, we got one of the big three. Venusaur, only in base set, only as a holographic card. See how much he weighs, 100 kilograms. He's about 6 feet tall, 2 meters. Man, stick that one over there, and then we got us a Venomoth. This was Jungle. It was a holographic rare or a rare. Then you have Golem, which should have been a rare, but it was just an uncommon from Fossil. Get a pretty good stack over here. Next pack. Alright, Paris, he was from Jungle as a common. Dratini, he was from the base set as an uncommon. Amistar, Fossil, uncommon. Then we got Goldeen, it was in Jungle as a common. Bulbasaur, base set, common. I'm going to stick that one over there. Electabuzz was a rare from base set. So far, I don't think we've seen any Gen 2 cards. All of these were the first 3 sets. Or if there's like Series 2 and 3 and that kind of stuff. There we go. We got us an Articuno. Of course, that was a holo or just a regular rare from Fossil. Got Arcanine, is an uncommon from base set. Clefable. Man, there's a bunch of good ones. We've got an Articuno, Arcanine, and we got a Blastoise back there, all in the same set. Man, that's what I'm talking about. So we got a Clefable, that was Jungle, holographic or rare. You got Blastoise, of course, he was only holo from base set. Hitmonchan, only holo from base set. And then Mankey, a common from Jungle. Man, that was a good pack. We had Articuno, Blastoise, Clefable, Arcanine, and Hitmonchan. The only card that really wasn't really that great was the Mankey. Got a lot of packs to go. Pretty good bang for your buck. I mean, these are, I think it was $100 or something like that. So we got Poliwag, base set, common. Seadra, Fossil, uncommon. Got Cloyster, another uncommon from Fossil. Magikarp, that was an uncommon from base. Weepinbell, Jungle, and it was an uncommon. And then the pull of the pack, we got Hitmonlee, which you could have gotten as a rare or a holo from Fossil set. So any card that's in Fossil or Jungle as a rare, you could also get as a holographic card. Base set did not have the same kind of deal. So from now on, if we get like a Fossil or Jungle card exclusive, and it's, I'm just going to say rare, if it's a holographic or rare. So we got Lickitung, Jungle, uncommon. Machoke, base set, uncommon. Sandshrew, base set, common. Abra was base set, common. Nidoking, there we go, holographic from base set. And then we have Fearow, also from Jungle as an uncommon. I don't think we've hit any dual cards. I missed them since I talked about those. Rattata, of course, you know he is a common from base set. Farfetch'd, also base set, uncommon. There's Onyx, common from base set. Really had a really high HP, 90 HP for a common. Back then that was a lot. Flareon was a rare from Jungle. And then you have Lapras. It's also a rare, but it was from Fossil. And Starmie, an uncommon from base set. And another good little stack. I kind of like these cards. They got good quality. And I'm having a lot of fun. I'm only spending a couple bucks when I open up each one of these packs. Pretty cool. So Muck, he was a rare from Fossil. Victory Bell, a rare from Jungle. Alakazam, a holographic card from base set. I want to stick that over there on the side. One of my favorites. Got Clefairy, was a holo from base set. You wouldn't think so, but he is. Got Staryu, a common from base. And then we have Nidoran, which this is the male, so it was only in base set as a common. Next pack. I'm thinking we're probably getting close to about halfway through. So thanks a lot to Rope Cards who reached out. Tentacool was a common from Fossil. Voltorb, a common from base set. Ghastly. You could get this one in Fossil or base, and Fossil said it was an uncommon. Base said it was a common. Chansey was a holo from base set. Got Eradicate, uncommon from base set. Shelter, Fossil, common. And I know a lot of you who are watching this are probably thinking, man, he's repeating stuff that everyone knows, but you know, a lot of people don't have Fossil, base, and Jungle memorized like a lot of the sellers. I mean, that's the only reason I have it down pat. I could almost go in order. You got Executor, uncommon, jungle, Golbat, uncommon, fossil. Ekans was a common from fossil, and Arbok, of course, was the uncommon from fossil. Ammonite, common from fossil. And this is the female Nidoran. You can tell the difference in color. It's blue instead of purple, or like a lighter purple, I guess, rather than that stronger, deeper purple like its spots. But this was a common from jungle. And like the evolutions, Nidoqueen you can only get in jungle, and Nidoking you can only get in base. Ooh, there's a good one, Poliwrath. This is a holo from base set Gyarados. There we go, base set for sure, holographic card. Then we've got us a Horsey, fossil, common, Ivysaur. I think we've completed we've got Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur now. That's an uncommon from base. Parasect is an uncommon from jungle. And check it out, so this was after they corrected, well, they had already did it in base set, so for sure this would have been, but the Japanese original Jinx cards had black face, and they were all switched to purple face after the whole cross-dresser, some kind of deal with being black skin was offensive, so they changed that up. And they banned, you know, all black faced Jinx cards. But that's an uncommon from base set. In the original base set, there were 69, I believe, of the original 151 Pokemon. It ended with the Weedle. Oh, there we go. Base set, of course, and it is a holo. Definitely good pull on the Mewtwo. And back behind it, another good pull, base set holo Ninetales. Then we have an original appearance of Graveler and Fossil. He was an uncommon. Dang, we get Ninetales, Mewtwo, and Gengar in one pack. And that is a holo from Fossil, or a rare from Fossil. Magmar, you could get as an uncommon from base set or an uncommon from Fossil set. One of those ones that was put in there twice. And then we have Seal, which was an uncommon from base set. Fossil featured, what was it? 15 plus 16 plus 16, 32. So it was 47 new, or 47 Pokemon. I don't know how many of them were actually new. And then Jungle was 48, I think. Yeah, I think 48 Pokemon in Jungle. Minus Pokegear. Well, you got to minus out the trainer, so it was a little bit less than that. So you have Slowbro, that was a fossil uncommon. You got Meowth, it was in Jungle as a common. Oddish was Jungle, common. Marowak was uncommon in Jungle. Rapidash, uncommon in Jungle. And then Porygon was a base set uncommon, so no rares in that pack. Still waiting to pull that Charizard. We've got a few packs to go. Hoping we get it. There's no way we can pull every card. We haven't pulled, I think, any of the evolutions either. So we got Aerodactyl. This was a fossil rare. Psyduck, a fossil common. Kakuna, which was a base set uncommon. Dragonair. This was a rare in base set. Ditto, a rare in base set, or fossil, not base set. And then here we go. We've got one of the evolutions with Jolteon. This was a rare from Jungle. I kind of like how they gave the different artworks. They didn't just use or stick with, you know, whatever the first one was. By 2006, several different versions of these cards have been released. Raichu was another dual card. You can get it both in base set and fossil. Both times it was a rare. You've got Caterpie as a common from base set. Machamp was only released in the starter decks originally. I mean, you could get it in the demo, but you could never get a Machamp in a base set booster pack. But that's why you only see first editions other than the Trainer Deck A one, which is non-holo and really, really rare. Well, I'm going to stick that one up here. Got Tangela, base set, common. Got Moltres. Alright, so we've got Articuno, we've got Moltres, so we still need Zapdos for the birds. That was released in Fossil as a holo. And then we have Weezing, an uncommon from Fossil. Charizard, Flareon, Vaporeon, Dragonite, Mew. I don't know if Mew is actually in this one. And then Charizard. Those would all be really cool pulls. So we've got Tentacruel. The fossil uncommon. Scyther was jungle rare. Grimer was a common from Fossil. Base set common from Machop. Got a rare fossil for Kabutops. And then this one was released in jungle as a common. Oops. Stuck Scyther over here. I like Scyther. The Scyther and Magmar were kind of like the same, in my opinion, like in the games. One was grass, one was fire. But in like cards, I mean, Scyther just whooped Magmar's butt. Like in terms of how playable it was for decks, even though there was two different ones. Got Charmander, of course that was base set as a common. Metapod was a common from base set. Vileplume was a rare from Jungle. Krabby was a common from Fossil. We got Zubat is a common for Fossil, and then we have the Dragonite. That's what I'm talking about. So, of course, this one was released like in the promo set, like several of these other ones, but its first pack set release was in Fossil as a holo, and a lot of people really prefer that card over most any other Dragonite. Next up, we have Pinsir, Jungle Rare, and you got Kangaskhan as a Jungle Rare. Then you have Nidorino, base set, uncommon, Charmeleon. So we've got Charmander and Charmeleon. So I think we've got all of the original grass starters. We've got 2 out of 3. We still need Squirtle for the water starters, and then we need Charizard for the fire starters. But base uncommon, Doduo is a base common. Then Magneton, you could get both in Fossil as base. Both times they were rares. Well, of course, with base set, it was a holographic rare only. Down to 2 cards, or 2 packs. Still need that Charizard. Hopefully we can get it. Alright, so we start off with Mr. Mime, Jungle Rare. Jungle Uncommon with Tauros. Magnemite, got a common from base set. Squirtle, there we go. So we got the other water starter. So we've completed the first, we've completed grass and we've completed water. Those base set common. Got a Jungle Uncommon Electrode. Like that one was only a rare in base set, and then in Jungle it was also a rare, but you could get it as a holo as well. Last pack. Maybe we'll have some last pack magic and pull that Charizard. Here we go. We got Geodude, common from Fossil, a common from Jungle for Bellsprout. Got a second Snorlax. That's a pretty good pull. We'll put that one over there again. Well, last time after Snorlax, it was a Pikachu. So I wonder if these are kind of mapped out. Yeah, and then there's that Jigglypuff and Doug Trio. So I'm betting these are, you can map these if you get them right. But no Charizard. So, but we did get some good other pulls. We got a couple Pikachus, a couple Snorlax, Dragonite. I mean, you got Jolteon, Gengar, Mewtwo. I mean, that was a big one for sure. Gyarados, Alakazam, Blastoise, Articuno, Venusaur, and then there's those 2 from the beginning. But thanks a lot to Route Cards, I'm not even sure how you say it, for sending this box in a trade for some PSA stuff. You guys don't forget to go check out his eBay store, as well as his Instagram down there in the description. And I think he's got more of these boxes if you want to buy some. I had a lot of fun opening them. But hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you guys later.